Labour's so-called plans for devolution as outlined in the White Paper before Christmas. In Essex, this would replace a two-tier system of local government with another two-tier system of local government instead, but one which would take decisions even further away from local people. It's a Trojan horse designed to concrete over our greenbelt and based largely, if you read the White Paper, on Sadiq Khan's systems in Essex. Well, I can tell you the last thing we want in Essex is another Sadiq Khan. And then the small boats, and there's great frustration about it. Labour promised to smash the gangs. That was their slogan. And that's what it was. It's a slogan, not a policy. And the smuggling gangs remain decidedly unsmashed. Instead, without any credible deterrent, the small boats keep coming. They're up by a third since Labour took office, while Labour clearly have no plan whatsoever. So they're going to keep coming while the government looks on. So many of Labour's plans were based on economic growth. From us, they inherited the fastest growing economy in the G7. It was. And it's now flatlining. It's flatlining under Labour. That's why we had the 5 missions, now the 6 milestones. So we'll have the 7 wonders of the world. You cannot increase growth by whacking up taxes across the entire British economy. So in summary, Ms Harris, of the 7,287 people in my Railling Whitford constituency who signed the petition, we can't know why every one of them signed up. Perhaps it's because they were enraged that Labour promised no new tax increases, then put them up by 40 billion quid. Perhaps it was they're among the 10 million pensioners, up to 10 million, who've had their winter fuel allowance taken away by the Chancellor. Perhaps they're part of the 3.8 million waspy women led up the garden path by Labour for the PM downwards prior to the general election and then dumped unceremoniously thereafter. Perhaps it's because they believe Labour's promises to smash the gangs, only to see arrivals increase by a third since Labour took office. Or now, perhaps they just realised that when Labour promised change, what they really meant was more taxes, more bureaucracy, and even more boats. Whatever it was, we now have a Labour government which, by breaking so many of its promises so early to those that elected them, has already all but surrendered its moral right to govern. The British people, they want change, all right. They want a change from Labour, and the sooner the better.
Can I